Meghan friendship has exploded into a full-blown Hollywood calamity after Tyler Perry's BET Awards mic drop allegedly exposed Meghan's hidden debts and left her superstar ally stunned into silence. What was meant to be a celebratory tribute turned into a public unmasking. Perry's "some debts take longer to repay than others" line landed like a grenade. Cameras cut to Meghan's frozen expression, and the woman who once commanded Oprah's unwavering support found herself utterly alone under those blinding lights. Buckle up, because this isn't just a rift, it's a reckoning. Some moments redefine a relationship forever, and last night at the BET Awards was one of them. Tyler Perry stepped up for what should have been a glowing tribute, only to drop a line that detonated like a strategic bomb. Some debts take longer to repay than others. In an instant, the stage morphed from celebration to ambush. There was no ominous soundtrack or dramatic cutaway, just Perry's cold delivery and the glaring lights revealing Meghan Markle's raw, unguarded reaction. Her perfectly curated composure fractured, eyes widening, jaw tightening, a fleeting flash of shock before the mask fell back into place. Social feeds ignited as viewers scrambled to caption the moment. Nuclear, showdown, public execution. And in that split second, a devoted friend became the architect of a reckoning. But the real fallout was only just beginning. Not long ago, Hollywood's kingmaker threw open his gates and handed Meghan and Harry a lifeline. Tyler Perry didn't merely offer them cameo roles. He turned his sprawling Beverly Hills compound into a fortress, complete with 24/7 security and a staff primed to shield them from every camera flash. He cast them in his productions, featured them in his charity galas, even opened his family dinners to the exiled royals. Whispers say he watched over their every move, stepping in when paparazzi circled, or when tabloid vultures threatened to strip them bare. His name on their invitation list felt like an unspoken guarantee of safety and solidarity. Yet tonight, under those same bright lights, that sanctuary transformed into an executioner stage. The man who once guarded their secrets became the herald of their exposure, delivering a verdict nobody saw coming. Perry's line didn't drop dollar signs or invoice totals, but its blade was unmistakable. Meghan's financial house of cards was wobbling. Behind the scenes, whispers of six-figure debts circling through Hollywood corridors had swirled for weeks. Chatter about deferred payments, unsettled invoices, and whispered deals gone awry floated through agency hallways. Yet, until tonight, it remained background noise, a murmur drowned out by red carpet flashes and Netflix trailers. Then, under the unforgiving glare of live television, that murmur exploded into a full-blown headline. Suddenly, every viewer questioned every milestone. Was her lavish garden show hiding cost overruns? Did the lifestyle website collapse under its own financial weight? What else is tucked away in Archwell's ledger? In seconds, backstage rumors mutated into public indictment, and what had been mere speculation became an inescapable truth. The stage, once her platform, now felt like a courtroom, and every eye was locked on the verdict. Where Oprah Winfrey once wielded her influence like an impenetrable shield, where a single Instagram caption or whispered phone call could hush even the loudest rumors, there is now only an echoing void. No tweets of solidarity, no curated throwback photos, no uplifting quotes or behind-the-scenes support. According to Insider, Oprah's team has gone radio silent, freezing all lines of communication with Meghan's camp and offering neither reassurance nor explanation. In Tinseltown, silence from a titan isn't a neutral stance. It's a powerful statement. It's the unsaid that carries the weight. Oprah's absence speaks louder than any public defense ever could. And when the queen of narrative control steps back into the shadows, it signals that this fallout is more than just another headline. It's a seismic shift. That empty space where her voice should be tells us everything. This is no minor hiccup. It's a full-scale collapse of one of Meghan's strongest bulwarks. Within hours, the ripple became a tidal wave. Brands that once clamored for Archwell partnerships hit the brakes. Luxury labels quietly scrubbed Meghan's guest appearances from their press releases. Philanthropic donors, those who once hailed her visionary leadership, paused multi-million-dollar pledges pending a full financial accounting. Top agents were reportedly on calls with legal teams, scanning contracts for escape clauses faster than you can blink. Scheduled talk show segments vanished overnight, replaced by filler reels. Even streaming platforms, which had greenlit multiple Archwell-backed projects, convened emergency board meetings to reassess their exposure. "We need clarity, and fast," read one brand's group text, now sitting unread in Meghan's inbox. In Hollywood, perception is currency, and debt drama is a devaluation event. Every ignored voicemail, every email left on Do Not Disturb, piled onto the dossier of doubt. Caught squarely in the crossfire, Prince Harry finds himself facing a brutal, no-win calculus. If he leaps to Meghan's defense, issuing statements, rallying allies, he risks dragging his own reputation into the mire, appearing either naive to the realities of Hollywood finance or complicit in a cover-up. But if he remains silent, he becomes complicit by default, his quiet acquiescence amplifying the perception that there's something to hide. The Sussexes once billed themselves as an unbreakable duo, partners in exile, united against the world. Now they stand at an impasse that could fracture their very brand. Behind closed doors, senior advisors are rumored to be debating a strategic separation, sending Harry back to the UK alone for select public engagements, hoping distance dampens the blow. Yet under these circumstances, separation isn't a fresh start, it's a signal of collapse. Imagine the headlines. Harry goes solo amid Meghan fallout. Sussex split, union in crisis. In a world where optics mean everything, a solo appearance under these clouded circumstances would scream panic rather than poise. Their partnership was built on solidarity, stood firm through media onslaughts, courtroom battles, and tabloid raids. To unravel that unity on a global stage isn't just risky, it's potentially irreversible. And in an arena where memory is short and gossip lingers, one astonishing split could erase years of carefully curated narrative. Now Harry must decide: stand beside his wife in full public view, accepting the risk of shared collateral damage, or retreat into silence and watch their shared legacy slip through his fingers. There is no easy answer, only the stark reality that whatever path he chooses, the consequences will echo far beyond the red carpets and boardrooms. Archwell's philanthropic vision, from glossy magazine spreads to sold-out charity galas and high-ticket speaking engagements, was built on an unspoken contract of trust. You give to us, we change the world together. But in today's climate, trust isn't inherited, it's earned daily through transparency, accountability, and clear communication. Now, insiders say that same trust is evaporating. Major donors, once eager to flash Archwell's seal on their personal brand, are demanding line-by-line financial breakdowns, audits, receipts, even bank statements before their next installment clears. Without that paper trail, the checks simply stall. Meanwhile, staffers whisper of frantic overnight updates, glossy partner logos scrubbed from websites, past collaborators quietly uncredited, mission statements recast to remove any hint of liability. Corporate sponsors have quietly pivoted away from Archwell causes, rerouting their philanthropic budgets to less controversial nonprofits. In Hollywood, where optics are the currency of power, every deleted logo is a neon sign of crisis, and every unreturned email is another vote of no confidence. This isn't mere PR spin, it's full-throttle damage control. The moment of reckoning has arrived, and with it, two stark choices lie before Meghan and Harry. They can step into the spotlight of scrutiny, share every ledger entry, own their missteps, and rebuild trust brick by brick. Transparency may sting at first, but it's also the quickest route to regain control of the narrative. Imagine a heartfelt statement, accompanied by independent audits and open-book town halls, showing the world they aren't hiding anything. That kind of radical honesty could flip this crisis into a testament of integrity, transforming detractors into cautious allies and reassuring donors that Archwell remains sound. Comeback windows in Tinseltown don't stay open forever. Today's sympathy is tomorrow's footnote, and one wrong move now could lock the doors on future opportunities. But there is always a path forward. Choose radical transparency, show the real balance sheets, invite the questions, and you might not only salvage a brand, but redefine it. Admit past errors, lay out a credible roadmap for repayment and accountability, and you reclaim the moral high ground. In doing so, Meghan and Harry could shift from headline cautionary tale to inspiring comeback story. Tonight, Hollywood watched as an unbreakable bond splintered under brilliant lights. A friend's tribute turned into a public trial, while a queen of narrative opted for silence over defense. The ripple effects are unmistakable. Frozen funds, canceled appearances, a duo's unity under threat.